Hello, good morning. How are you this morning? Hi, good morning, Gabby. How are you? How are you doing this morning? I see you early. What's up with you? Yes, so it's nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a few days. It's cold, Gabby. It's 8 degrees here. Winter is coming. I sound like what do you call it? That movie Don't Watch is that show Don't Watch is not good. This talk later. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you'll talk later. Let me know what's going on. And so anyway, here we are. It's 8 o'clock. And those sleepy heads all over the world are still sleeping. So it's your entertainment today, Gabby. So it's all for you. It mightn't be good this morning, but you're alive. And that's one good thing. You're alive and you're kicking, you're functioning. So good morning. Hi, how are you this morning, Warren? Are you doing okay? So this is a wonderful morning. And things are looking up for us because it's getting cold. So that's good. We'll have the fire going, warm clothes on, and we wouldn't be shivering all over the place. So good morning, everybody. And welcome to the morning blessing. So how did you greet yourself this morning? That's the question. We started doing that on the morning blessings when I did it on Facebook 2 years ago. That we would greet ourselves in the morning and say, hello, how are you? How are you feeling? To yourself. And it's like meeting a friend at the airport or the train station or the bus station, bus terminal. They just showed up. And you've been waiting and you haven't seen them for a while. Which is true though. Because we haven't seen ourselves first thing in the morning because we slept 7 hours or 8 hours or what, you know, whatever hours you had, you were away from that face, although you were with the face. So when you woke up this morning and you went to the mirror, you have to find something to say to that face, like you would say to your friend you haven't seen. The thing you don't do to your friend is that you don't say, oh, this is fat, this is big, this is wrinkly. You don't do that to your friend. You embrace your friend at the airport. And you go, oh, it's so nice to see you. I've been waiting for you. So why don't we try that? That's what we have been pushing on the morning blessing for 2 years. Good morning, how are you? It's so nice to see you. I haven't seen you last night. And that's all you have to say, because that is building yourself ready for the day. After you have acknowledged, you've seen yourself, you look at yourself, and you enjoy all your perfect imperfections, because no matter what you do with them, they're not going to go away. So you must as well embrace, because when you see your friend, you're not going to say, oh, you look terrible. No, you're going to say, wow, it's so nice to see you. How was your trip? How was your sleep last night? How did you feel? Were you warm? Was the bed comfortable? Did you dream? What were you talking about? You were away for 7 hours. So you see, that's what you have to do. We do that. And we put that information in the back of our head. It's in our mind. So whatever that comes after that matters not. Whatever that is negative that pushes us to the brink of saying we are not good enough, we are not perfect, we are not this, we are not that, I knew I shouldn't do this. All of those things, they take a back seat. So that's why we need to understand that we deserve to love ourselves. And long ago, we've been practicing it for 2 years, as I said. So come on. I know it sounds like you really don't want to do it. You want to brush your teeth. You hardly can stand up. You didn't sleep well. All of those things would not make a difference, would it, if your friend came at the airport? So see your friend and see your friend in you. You are your best friend. You're your first best friend. If you cannot love you just as you are, how can you love me just as I am? You know, how can you love anybody in your life just as they are? It's not the outside that matters. It's the thing inside that brings the energy to you, the love, the caressing, the enjoyment. If you can caress me, I can caress you, why can I not caress me? Or why can't you not caress you? Who said you can't? So we need to appreciate this being that we are, whole and entire. In order to love me, you have to love you. You have to love what is great about you, and you have to love everything about you. Put no handle on it. So this is how we have to care for ourselves. And of course, today is day 18. That's your morning blessing coming up of your morning blessing. Day 18 of gratitude about self. Today is the day, 18 days of we are building gratitude. Now, I asked on the 15th, who felt different since they've been practicing it steadily for 18 days. The first 10 days, we did gratitude for what we in our life, for. It was gratitude for what? The 11th to the 20th, we are being grateful for our ability to do. We can do. So that gratitude is a powerful one. It's laden, it's pushed on us. We never were taught to be grateful for ourselves. We were never taught to be grateful to ourselves for being kind. We were never taught to be grateful to ourselves and say, you know what, that was a good thought, Tessa-Marie, that you did not behave this way. That was good, good for you. That you could have gone off the handle, but you pull yourself back. That's what these 10 days we're still in. We have today and up to the 20th. And that is to be grateful for self. That means we are appreciating self, which is what we do every morning when we wake up. But all of a sudden now I'm asking you to put it on you. That part of gratitude was taught to me by my mom's mom. And she said it in Creole. I cannot maybe say the whole sentence in Creole properly. But she said that you have to be grateful for everything. That's true. She said your clothes, your everything. And she said, then you have to be grateful for what you can do. Because you can do it. You have to be grateful for what you're able to do. And maybe what you are able to do and think and say to others, to move them from sadness to joy, from confusion to making it clear, showing them clarity. And she said it like that, and she would sit and talk to us about those things. And if you ever had an older grandmother that would talk to you and let you understand, tell you things, because it's amazing how much we in our culture appreciate the elderly, because it was just that. They had something to say. You had a dream, you wanted the dream discerned. You went to them to tell you what that dream meant. You had a headache, and she was all into her herbs, and she would tell you this is what you should take. She would talk to you about the moon. So I grew up knowing all of these things that I found in North America was very brand new to a lot of people. So it was amazing when I realized that, because she told me what I'm able to. She told you have to be grateful for the legs that you have. They can walk. She would stress that. It goes. Be grateful. When last you told your body you are grateful for all the function it does without we insisting? We get up. And the only time we're stopped in our track is when the leg says, not today. That's when we go off my leg. But before that, we never said to that leg, come on, thank you for moving. Thank you for going where I put you. Thank you for those horrible shoes I stuck my feet into. You know, thank you that I haven't taken the time to trim the nails, right? All the things we ignore. And they do. And the one that we ignore the most until we can't climb up the stairs is our heart. We do not look at that. We don't even acknowledge it's thumping. Unless it thumps so hard that we're on the floor, or it thumps so hard and said, you're not going up the stairs today. I'm tired. That's when we go looking for help. We never miss the water until the well runs dry. I do not understand why we do not pay more homage to this body, this house we live in. Many of us go through life and we burn it down. So today I want you to splurge on you. Your morning blessing today is for you to go out and splurge on yourself. I don't mean money. You can do that if you want to, but do not hesitate. Because if I said to you, take care of yourself, brush your teeth, get dressed, look fabulous, exercise, eat right, acknowledge every limb and nerve and sinew of your body, and your children will have the most fabulous life. You guys would have tripped over each other to get there first, because you're doing it for your children and your grandchildren. But the same thing applies. If you do all that for yourself, you are making their life more comfortable. They worry less about you. That's what it's all about. That's what we have to remember. So I have girlfriends that if I tell them, listen to me, you do this and you do that and you go for a walk and you drink more water. Nowadays she does, but she had to get sick for her to drink water. She had to have kidney problems for her to realize that she was not taking in enough water. But if I had told her all those years when I was saying, why don't you drink water? I don't like it. It doesn't taste good. I didn't ask her for the taste. I would say to her, I didn't ask you how it tastes. I said, drink the stuff. So anyway, finally, if I was smarter at the time, as I had a little bit more wisdom as I have now, I would have said to her, well, do it for your son and your daughter. Drink the water so that when you feel good, your children won't worry about you. So we had a cook as we were growing up at home, and her name was Bertha, and she'd been with the family for years. And when Bertha cooked something and she set it on the table and we wouldn't eat it, she'd come to us and say, just eat it for Bertha. Just eat it for Bertha. Because we love Bertha so much, we would all eat what we didn't like. And what if Bertha was sick and somebody else was doing her job? That person had the most horrible day with the 8 of us at the table. It was horrid. You know, so but we would do anything for Bertha. So that's what I'm asking you. Do it for yourself, because if I came and I said, go ahead and go to the dentist, make sure you see the dentist, go to the eye doctor, do that, do things for yourself so your children can be happy. You would go, you'd fall over each other. Before the sentence was out of my mouth, you'd be phoning the doctor. Why? Because we are taught to honor and love others, never ourselves. And my grandmother taught us to love ourselves. She taught my mother and her other 5 brothers and sisters to love themselves. And she passed it on because she chatted with us. So what you have to remember is you are worthy of what you're willing to give others. You will spend a whole heap of money on buying something special for a friend that might not appreciate it, or for a child that will waste it, but you wouldn't spend it on yourself. You will use the most horrible clothes for no reason at all, just because you don't care what you look like or you don't care what you feel. I'm not saying you should dress for me or for someone else. Dress for the person in the mirror. Do something that makes you feel like you love me. If you're taking care of you, I know then you will take care of me if I need you to. So that's what I'm asking you to do today. Splurge on you today. Make it a splurging day. Be grateful. Walk through your home, your job. Every step you take, you grab a pen in your hand, you put your glasses on and you look into the computer, you're at work. Be grateful. Oh, I'm so grateful I can see to work on the computer. Simple things like that. I'm so grateful my fingers are working. I'm so grateful I can hold the cup myself and drink the tea. So I'm not asking for comparison. I need you to get that straight. Do not say that to me, because I will shut you down. Do not say to me, Tessa-Marie, yes, I understand what you're saying. I'm so grateful because my friend can't walk. You know what? I don't want you to do that. That is comparison. That is not gratitude. Just be grateful that you are able to do that. This is concentration on you, not comparison. I'm so grateful I have money. I know people that do not. I do not want to hear that. And I'll shut you down. And people, they still do it. They still do it. They still call me and tell and talk to me and tell, yes, I am following your gratitude because, you know, my friend, so and then I just go, you're not going down this flipping rabbit hole. So you stay here. You stay and be grateful you could press the button, dial my number, phone me to tell me how you're going to be grateful because you can compare yourself. And then you're telling me you pray and you worship. And in the Bible, it tells you the man that stood in the vestibule and said, look at me, Lord, I am great and I'm wonderful. I'm not as poor as this little widow over here. So what is the point? And we getting it? Our job is to take care of self. And there comes a time when our children have grown up that we do not live and die for them. We have to start functioning for ourselves. That is love of self. And at the same time, you're loving those children, because if and when we do get sick, they are going to worry. So how are we loving them? By ignoring ourselves, causing them worry? I want somebody to explain this to me. I want somebody to tell me how we are able to say we love our children and family and siblings and whatever, but we cannot take care of ourselves, knowing if something happens to me, those brothers and sisters of mine will fall over each other. I know that because I would do the same. So I want to be really, really, really healthy, and I try. There's no guarantee I will live longer than you, but the time that you're living, you're supposed to be able to function and enjoy it. Because a friend had to bring that to my awareness. She said, with all the crazy things you do, and you're walking, and you're drinking of water, and you're dancing, and you're moving, and you're exercising, and watching what you eat, I will live longer than you. I said, yeah. But the point is, I do not want Kylie or Micah to have to pull me out of a chair when I want to stand up and say, come, Grammy, I'll help you. I do not want that. I want to stand up by myself. So while I'm alive, I want to function. And that is what we all have to strive for. Do what you have to do for self, for a change. Love yourself a little more than you did yesterday. So splurge. So if today you feel like having shrimp, and it's $25 a pound, buy the bloody $25 a pound worth of shrimp and eat it. Eat it. If it's a lobster you want, then eat the thing. Just eat it. And do not worry about what you have the cash, right? Spend it. The bills are paid, right? Spend it. So once the things that are paid, do not go and put it on a credit card and you cannot afford it. This is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you have it sitting there instead of hoarding it and holding it. I will tell you the story about my girlfriend. She passed. I worked at the bank, and I did all her investments for her. And I didn't know what I know now. I just didn't know. I don't know when the awakening hit me, but I didn't know, but it bothered me. And I couldn't understand why that action of hers was bothering me so much, because I was still asleep. I hadn't woken up to real reality of life and energy and vibration. I was in there, but I didn't know. Would just say things without realizing what is happening. She would be sitting at her desk in an office, at my desk in an office. The office door is closed. And she would have her purse on her lap. And she would be in there looking for and I'm looking at her thinking, why are you doing this? Why don't you release it? It's money you're putting in an investment for your nieces and your nephews, because she had no children of her own. But she was so tied to the holding the money to there. And one day I said to her, who's going to take this purse from you? I said, put the purse on your lap and open it. Be free in what your actions are. So when we do those type of tight actions, we are not giving ourselves a chance to grow. And that's what I want to let you know. Open up, be free, feel it, enjoy it. Do not just sit there. You have the $30 and you want to buy something for yourself that you know you will enjoy. Buy it. And don't regret it. If you can afford it, buy it. The moment you know where you're going to get the money to pay it from, buy it. If you want something a lot, put an effort in it and put it aside for you. And say, I'm going to put $20 aside until I buy myself this computer, this iPhone, this iPod, this whatever. But realize you too are worthy of the great things. You too are worthy of the best. Do not have clothes sitting in the cupboard, in the cabinet or wardrobe, whatever, and you're not wearing it. You're saving it for when the emperor or when the queen or the president or the prime minister comes to visit. They're not coming. So you might as well put it on. So this we have today and 2 more days to concentrate on self. On the 20th day, I want you to look back and say, what did I do to appreciate me in the past 10 days? What energy did I send? How did I raise my vibration? How did I stay focused on good thoughts? How did I watch my word when I could have lost it? When we send the words out there, they can't come back. There's no thread attached to these nasty words we say to people. They can't come back. So if you were able to pull it back or not say it at all, be grateful that you did that. That is what gratitude is about. And the thing about gratitude, it has friends. Watch the words you talk about yourself. Be grateful for yourself and use empowering, positive, impeccable words when you talk about yourself. Do not use words that are going to keep you back. Watch those words, because we create the life we live by what we say. We do. We create our life by the words we use. So enjoy being the person you are and cover you with positive words. Cover you with, when you're talking about yourself, talk about yourself in a wonderful, amazing way that gives you energy. I told you guys last week, I used to just go to church to pray because that's what you're taught as a Catholic. You have no other choice. They just tell you to pray. You pray in season way, right? And then one day I realized I wasn't listening. I kept ordering the same thing from the supermarket every day and paying for it, and I only need to say it once. So I learned to do that. So I'm asking you to learn to do things that will make you feel better. Use your words. Use words like you're talking about something, say what you want. I want to be healthy. Do not tell me I don't want to be sick. Just leave sick alone. It's not even a nice word. So just say I want to be healthy. I want to be joyful. I want to have lots of money. I want to own my own home. I want to have a great job. I want to have a healthy life. I want to have a lover. I want to have a this, whatever. But say it, use words that let me know where you want to go and let yourself know. And so you are important, and today do something marvelous for you. Do something that, if it's to sit, when you're going to have lunch today, if you're eating at home, turn off the TV. Set the table. You are worthy of a coaster and a placemat and a knife and a fork and silence, or some classical music or some romantic music. You are worthy to sit and enjoy. Do it yourself. And if you're walking through the supermarket and you feel like buying some flowers, pick the flowers up, for goodness sake. They have energy, they have life, they want to be with you. If you're passing and you see something and you cannot stop, because look back and see if you can give it 5 minutes. It might have a message for you, because everything is energy. I remember giving a dinner party, went to the supermarket to look for candles. But as I'm walking up the aisle, I saw the word Silvo jump up at me in huge letters. I looked back and there was that little tiny tin of Silvo. So I said, okay, so you jumped at me. I grabbed it and I took it. I came home. When I was going to serve the salad in the mixer, that bowl has a silver ring that was tarnished. I had to take that silver that I so gratefully was so blessed to remember to pick up and clean it. So we have to follow those things. And had I just walk away, I would have had to do other things, but it was simple. So that's what I'm asking you to do. Look at the things that are coming for you to do for you. It made my day easier. It made my life easier at that moment. And so will those things, because you are important. Be aware of your thoughts, your words, and your actions and your deeds today. And splurge on you. Splurge gratitude on you. Gratitude multiplies. And once you say you're grateful all the time for the simplest of things, so you knock your hand, but you didn't cut your hand. I'm grateful I didn't cut my hand. So you didn't break a nail. I'm grateful I didn't break my nail. I know it sounds silly, but gratitude multiplies. And you put one potato in the ground and you get like 20 potatoes from that one potato. That's gratitude. You say you're grateful once and you get more reasons to be grateful, which keeps you joyful, which keeps you focused, which keeps you aware, and which keeps you in the moment, because happiness is just a moment in time. And you want to be there every moment to get it. It's such a nice feeling. We all know that. So sending you light and joy. Thank you for coming and have a wonderful day. See you. I have nothing at 12. Can you believe that? free like a bird, and I'm going to be writing all day. I have a live with Tiggy at 4:30. She's doing something on momentum, so I'm going to do that with her. And then tonight, the 5 pillars of prosperity and gratitude. So let's see what you guys have to say. I put my email address in there if you want a copy of what we talk about, of the morning blessings, or the 5 pillars. So my email address will always be there. Email me and I'll send it to you in a PDF form. So let's see what you guys had to say, and to just greet everybody who came. Hi, Shilly, which is my nephew from England. Hi, Vibes Valerie, how are you this morning? Thanks for coming. Hi, Jess, how are you today? My niece from Dominica. Hi, Raquel, how are you today, my sweet? Thanks for bringing all your friends and Vibes. Hi, Loretta. Hi, Jeannie. Thanks for bringing everybody that you bring to my life. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm grateful for you. Arita, my darling, how are you? How are you doing? Hi, morning friends. Raquel, sorry it keeps kicking me out. Oh, we have to talk. You know, we won't talk about Instagram. We'll just say Instagram has to learn to behave. Hello, Sasha, sweetie. How are you? Ahmed, the man that never sleeps. How are you? Jeannie, dress better, feel better, look the mirror and love yourself. High five yourself in the mirror. High five, six, I love you in the mirror. And he's sending us kisses and hugs. Invest in yourself. I do so by having a monthly Audible subscription to Sirius X subscription and getting my nails done. These things make me grow. They do, and feel good. You have to do that. Drink water out of a wine glass. Make yourself feel good. I drink it out of crystal glasses. I pull them down and have them all there. Let's do 12 today. Okay. You want to do 12 with me today? Okay, well, send me a DM. Raquel, we can do 12 today. I'll do anything, anytime somebody wants to say hello, I'll jump in. So Sasha, my darling, how are you doing? So everybody was there, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And we're going to do, Raquel and I are going to do 12 today. So let's see what comes out of that. So have fun, everybody, and join us at 12. Raquel, you have to send a post. So we have to do something. I will talk. So send me a DM. And we'll go from there. I'm looking forward. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, guys, have fun. And I'll talk to you guys later. Shirley, I'll FaceTime you in a few minutes. Bye, everyone. Bye, Jess. And kiss the baby for me. Take care, everybody. Love you. Love and kisses. And I am grateful you showed up today. Thank you.